Hello everyone, welcome to PMN Online. In this tutorial, we will learn how to do a YTD calculation in Power BI, Total YTD Explained. Now let's dive right into why this tutorial is essential for you. If you've ever found yourself puzzled while trying to figure out how to calculate year-to-date values in Power BI, you're not alone. This is a common challenge many face when working with data analytics. But don't worry, because today we're going to unravel this mystery together. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of setting up YTD calculations, which will not only save you significant time, but also enhance the effectiveness of your dashboards, making them more insightful and dynamic. Let's get started. First, you need to open Power BI. If it's not already running on your computer, go ahead and launch the application. Load up the specific report or dataset where you intend to track your year-to-date values. Power BI is an incredibly powerful tool, and even if you're still getting accustomed to its interface, I've got you covered. Stick with me, and I'll guide you through each step to make this process straightforward. Once you've got your file open, we're going to navigate to the Home tab. Think of the Home tab as your main control panel in Power BI, where you can perform a myriad of tasks such as importing data, transforming it, and importantly, making calculations. You'll find this tab right at the top in the ribbon menu. Go ahead and click on it to begin. Now, let's look for the Quick Measure button. This feature is brilliant, especially if you're not yet comfortable writing DAX formulas from scratch, or if you're just looking to save some time. Quick Measure acts like your shortcut to advanced analytics. It does the complex calculations for you, effortlessly. So click on that button. A new window will appear, showcasing a list of various calculation options. Don't feel overwhelmed by this. Power BI is simply providing you with a menu of some of the most commonly used calculations, from averages to running totals and more. Our focus today is on finding the calculation for the year-to-date total. You might see a category labeled Time Intelligence. Expand this category if needed, and then select Year-to-date Total from the list. By selecting the year-to-date total, you're instructing Power BI to sum up your values from the start of the year to each point in your data timeline. Next, you need to specify two crucial things to Power BI: the base value you want to sum up, and the date field that determines the time period. For instance, if you're looking at sales data, your base value could be the sales amount, while your date field could be something like order date or invoice date. Carefully select these fields, ensuring you're choosing the correct columns, as this step is vital to get accurate results. After selecting your fields, click Add. This action tells Power BI to create a brand new measure for you. Don't worry if it takes a few moments. Power BI is working behind the scenes to build the necessary logic. Once it's ready, you'll notice a new measure appearing in your Fields pane. It might be named something like Sales Amount YTD, depending on the fields you've chosen. To use your new measure, simply check the box next to it, just like you would with any other data field. Drag it onto your report and pair it with your date field. This pairing is essential because the measure needs to know how to display the year-to-date values over the periods you're interested in, whether that's by month, quarter, or any other time frame in your dataset. You can easily create a table visual by selecting both your new measure and your date field. Power BI will instantly generate a year-to-date summary for you. Take a moment to review the results. Do they look as expected? If anything seems amiss, double-check your earlier selections for the base value and date field. And there you have it. In just a few clicks, you've empowered Power BI to handle all the date calculations for you, providing a dynamic year-to-date total that updates automatically as your data evolves. It's a significant time saver, and once you grasp this technique, you'll find yourself using it frequently. That's it for this tutorial on how to do a YTD calculation in Power BI, Total YTD Explained. If you found it useful, subscribe to PMN Online and stay tuned for more helpful videos.